So my first experience with the Y was probably the swim lessons I was enrolled in for years. We did like the summer programs. We were at the Y a lot. So I started wrestling when I was in first grade. I brought a flyer home from school. Nobody in my family had ever wrestled. So it was a pretty new and novel experience for my parents. I think it was shocking for them at first, but I loved it from the moment I started. I was very competitive as a young kid, and I was also very, very small for my age. So wrestling was the perfect sport because I was able to compete against people my own size, and just I think it was a good fit for me mentally and physically. I wasn't recruited nationally, but I had done very well in school. I put myself in a position to be accepted to Stanford, which was a tough school to be admitted to. For my junior year, I went undefeated. Wrestling is a momentum sport. I kind of got on a roll and continued it through the NCAA tournament.
Matt Gentry of Stanford, the first wrestling champion for the Stanford Cardinal.
You know, I went undefeated that year and then continued that momentum into my senior year. So I won 42 as a junior, won in the NCAAs, and then continued that streak to 64. After I graduated, I joined the coaching staff for 5 years and then competed and won Olympics. Was doing okay, but in 2010, my wife, she was graduating from grad school, and I was at a point where I needed to either commit to coaching or commit to competing. We both had very good opportunities, me training and her as an optometrist in Kankakee, so we moved back here. It's a very brutal lifestyle, a lot of time on the road. I did a lot of training, in Canada and overseas.
And Matt Gentry, the Oregon native and NCAA champion from Stanford, qualifies for the Olympics for Canada.
When I was in Kankakee, the YMCA is where I came to do that training. I came here and got everything I needed out of the weight room and the exercise machine. There's more to life than sports and wrestling, and the relationships you develop and the connections you make and the people you're able to positively influence makes the time that you spend worthwhile. I feel very fortunate to be able to give back to the Y just because the Y teaches its values to its community members just by the way that the people in the Y act and behave. And as a kid, you just model yourself after what you see. You never know where the next 2028 Olympian will come from, and could be from right here in Kankakee, so it's important to help make sure that every child has a chance to be at the YMCA.